And on our VS Code hint, tip, and trick of the week,
Mm-hmm.
there were some updates here in March to GitHub Copilot that I thought were interesting. It's technically on the insiders build, so you have to get an invite to that. But I wanted to show it on the screen for those of you watching, and I'll describe it for the rest of you. They have added an in-editor...
Humble brag that Eric was on the inside track. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Oh, I've asked to be on the inside track. I am not there yet.
Oh, in that case, it's a life lesson about actually taking initiative and becoming one of the insiders instead of just staying on the outside. Thank you, Eric, for being a leader in your field.
So they've added a chat window, so you can highlight code and bring up a chat window and ask it to do things. So I've always thought of Copilot as you write a comment about like, hey, generate this code for me, right? And it's okay at that. This is what made me try to sign up for the insiders. Is they have an array of user data, has an ID and a username. They highlight it all, and it says, hey, update username to be last name and first name. And it splits the username and gives you both those fields. And I'm like, I have done that a lot with multiple cursors, and that looks very nice. There's a little inline diff that you can see the changes it's about to make.
Mm-hmm.
They have more that you can do with the chat view. There's some things where you can get help debugging and knowing where to go. You can even ask it questions about VS Code, like how to configure things, add in some of their files, configure things in settings. So if you've ever wanted to know how to turn off breadcrumbs, you can ask right in VS Code now. So all that's on the inside track, but coming soon to anybody who is a GitHub Copilot subscriber. So I'm interested to try again, especially that in-place editing. That seemed to be, to me, even more useful than the code generation.
That's awesome. Yeah, a couple of people that I've talked to that have used this said that it was actually scary how intuitive it was. Even I think it was Daniel Garcia was talking about how they even was adding. He actually started to add a to-do, I think, and it actually completed the exact to-do that he was going to type out. And I was like, oh, that's just freaky scary. So, okay, cool.
On a side note, I feel like GitHub nailed the naming of this AI tool by calling it Copilot.
Yeah.
Because they're very clear. You are the pilot developer, and you should verify what your Copilot does.
Yes, good point.
So don't blindly take their code, but also it can save a lot of time.
Yeah. Nope, that's true. That's true.
That was our VS Code hint, tip, and trick of the week. Brought to you by Modernize or Die podcast, CFML News Edition, proudly sponsored by Order Solutions. You can see the new episodes every week on cfmlnews.modernizeordie.io or on the Order Solutions YouTube channel.